Oh, hey. Let's see if I can get this situated. So, I literally just shaved my legs. I don't know if you can see it. Because I just felt like it. Like, I was just like, you know what, why not? And I was thinking, like, oh, the VMAs were yesterday, so that was the thing. I don't know. See, the beauty of being me is that I just don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah. You know, Taylor Swift, it's kind of cool that she won a bunch of awards, stuff like that. To be honest here, like, I'm not even a huge Taylor Swift fan, but I don't know, it's pretty impressive when you can win awards and do a bunch of stuff. And then on the other side, you got Travis Patty, and he's doing his thing. I mean, he didn't even have the greatest game or whatever, but he's like, it's kind of impressive. No cap, like, it's kind of cool. And also, yeah, let's just rattle off some. I hope they're doing well. So Sabrina Carpenter, number 1. Number 2, I think Katy Perry did a lot of songs, so good for her. I hope good old I think Posty won an award, so good on him. Good on Mr. Country Boy now. I don't know. There's just a lot of good stuff. I was sitting there. I was sitting over, and I was just like, you know what? I was editing this video for like a complete other thing, and I was like, I just shaved my legs. I mean, see, the beauty of it is you can't even see my legs, but they're like completely. I'm Italian, so the legs get as one would say Yeti-like. So it's kind of weird. And my kneecaps, I don't know if you can see it, my kneecaps are absolutely freezing. Like I don't know about you guys, but my kneecaps get super duper cold really easily. So my kneecaps and any of like the edge, I don't know if that makes any sense, but any of like the end parts of me, like a kneecap, because it's like capping, and then like the toes, like these things, and then the hands, they get cold so effing easy. It's like not even like I get very, very cold. Like I'll like my whatever this is, I think the body, my like legs will be fine, but then my toes will just be freezing, or my hands will be freezing, or whatever. So now that I don't have hair, I mean, I'm in Arizona. It's like 105 every day in September, so that tells you anything. But like if I go anywhere cold, my body is like starting out, because usually you have like hair, like you have like for like the legs, and it like warms you up a little bit. But when it's just nothing, like I might have less hair than some girls I can't say that. But yeah, no, I'm literally like a mole rat right now, and it's it's kind of insane if we're being honest here. But yeah, watching the VMAs, it's kind of interesting because I moved all my videos from this other channel to this channel, and the other channel's all football now, and then this one's all whatever. So I don't really know what audience I'm building here, because obviously I got the good friends. Hello, hey, but then I got like a bunch of random whatever. So hope you're having a nice day and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I was just like, it's like like Sabrina Carpenter. It's kind of impressive how much she's popped off. Like I feel like because I've kind of to anyone out there, I'm pretty sure it was Boy Meets World is the sequel to Girl Meets World or whatever Disney Channel show that she was on with Rowan Blanchard. I remember the name. That I remember I watched that back when or whatever, and I was like, and then I think I found out Sabrina through I'm trying to think what songs, but like she has some songs and stuff like that. But it's crazy to think that she went from that to this. Like it's kind of insane. And I guess it's happened with like Disney Channel people. Like obviously the most obvious ones of late, like obviously like what's her face, Olivia Rodrigo. I pretended to forget, but we got like Selena Gomez, and then like on Nickelodeon, you got like Ariana Grande. You got a lot. There's a lot of. I mean, you could technically count like Justin Timberlake or any of these guys as like Disney Channel or whatever, because they were Christina Aguilera. They were on Mickey Mouse Club. Like it's kind of typical for someone, or like a lot of those kid artists, or like a decent bit of them grew up in like theater or grew up like singing and stuff like that. So there's kind of like. And it helps them get more jobs, like whatever. So then almost every single time, almost like every artist, and it feels like it's like a requirement, is like you start singing, or like you make songs for the show, and then sometimes you look at a record deal or whatever. That's why I was Sabrina with Hollywood Records, which is a little, or I think she's now at Island, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's the same one as Shawn Mendes, for sure. But yeah, so it's really cool, because Nonsense kind of took off, and you're like, okay, whatever. And then Feather took off again, and you're like, damn, like, okay, let's go. And then Espresso and all stuff, and it's just insane. Like, I think it's super cool. And the same thing happened with Good Old Chapel. But it's like you have one song that takes off, and then you parlay it. It seems like it's just what happens, but it's really rare because there's a lot of artists. I mean, you know, in TikTok, there's like you've literally heard like 1,000 TikTok songs that will pop off, go crazy, get like 2 billion streams. But then you look at the artists, the rest of their songs, then it's like max is like 20, 30 million, and they have like albums of songs. And so it's one of those things where it's like a blessing and a curse. It's really good to have that one single, but it's really tough to parlay that. So that's why with Sabrina, unlike a lot of artists nowadays, she's been making music, doing this stuff for a long time. So she knows what she's doing. She's X, Y, Z. She's a stud. So she went from Nonsense, then she had Pop Up with Feather, Espresso, Please. She just keeps doing it because she knows what she's doing. And it's I think it's really cool, honestly. It's one of those things where she's been chilling. She's been chilling for a decade or so doing her thing. But it's really nice to see someone that like kind of is just consistently doing their thing, appreciative of the fans, like kind of X, Y, Z, and getting that love down the line. Like, it's just cool. I like it. I mean, who am I? I'm Ethan, but yeah, shave legs. But yeah, it's kind of cool. And I was thinking of the title of this. I shave my legs and talk in Taylor Swift. That doesn't make sense because that sounds a little weird. I shave my legs and let's talk about I was trying to think of a title that where I could put all of it in and it could be as crazy and quirky as possible. But I don't know. I can't think much. I barely got past second grade, so yeah. But no, I just think it's really cool to see people. I think it's just in anything. See people behind the scenes, or like Sabrina was known. People knew Sabrina, but it's like not really. Like there's something about a mainstream and whatever that kind of like it's just different. And she hit it real like lately, but it's cool to see someone that's like consistently putting in work, doing the X, Y, and Z, and loyal to the fan. Like X, Y, like it's really cool. I keep saying X, Y, and Z. I made a YouTube video, and every single time I was like listening to it, editing the audio. And I would just end every time I would be talking about something and say, and XYZ. I don't know where the heck that came from, but I just keep saying it. So sorry if I say that. But no, I think it's just really cool to see someone just put in the work, do something without necessarily getting, you can't say credit. Like she was chilling. I mean, see, the thing about it is when you're able to make enough money to not just support yourself, but to be chilling, like she's vibing, has a house in LA. She's going to work. Like, it's like, she's not necessarily like struggling. Like it's not like she's on the side of the road like homeless, like begging for money. Like she's doing fine. But it's kind of cool to see that going to mainstream, going popular, and stuff like that. It's just nice. It's nice to see it with people that you can tell put in the work, have the care, and they deserve it, and they're making songs that are doing super well because of it, and that's really cool. Taylor Swift has pretty much feels like she's always been in the mainstream, but she seems nice, and she seems to put on a lot of artists. Like what's nice is I love when artists put on other artists. Like a lot of rappers will do that, or a lot of like just whatever. But and even with like openers, like there's a song with Post Malone and Roddy Ricch, and Roddy was like, oh, when Posty took me on my first tour date or whatever, and it's like they kind of allowing those artists to have those like perform those shows, getting those new audience, like whatever stuff like that is really really cool, and I love to see it. And it's crazy to see how much has happened for Sabrina Weenie in the past few years, especially year. But yeah, I think the sky's the limit for her, and obviously like Chapel's going crazy, good for her. And yeah, I think it's really cool when there's just that support from like the other older artists or like kind of established, and they kind of helping out. It's like when veteran players in a sport help out like the rookies and stuff like that, or like the first, second year guys. Like it's just kind of cool, and you just love to see it. So yeah, Mr. Shave Legs approves of all that. And yeah, I don't really want to make this too long or too boring or anything. Most people will watch 1 minute and the video. I'll get like 3 or 4 likes on this, 30 views maybe. So what a do. But hope you have a nice day. Subscribe, like, and all that stuff. And Shave Legs. See, the beauty of it is that I have to click this. Like, I don't edit this video, so you're not going to be like, oh, I go like this way and then it ends. No, I have to like go back. So goodbye.